Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news Cartridge for Thursday, September 28th, 2017. We start today with the release date for Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands PvP mode, coming to PC, PS4, and Xbox One on October 10th. Next is PUBG with a patch that came in late last night that included a few bug fixes, but not much more. As always, for patch notes, please see the links in the description down below. Then we have a companion app for Battle.net that will soon be available for both Android and iOS. This will allow you to do things like manage your friends list as well as chat with people on the go. Believe it or not, there's some other Blizzard mobile news because they are working on an MMO RTS for smartphones. The only thing that we know about it so far is that it will use the mobile version of the Unity game engine. Moving right along with update news, Rocket League is getting an update today which will finally include the addition of transparent goalposts. It also adds LAN play for those of you on the go at LAN parties, or if your internet just happens to go out. Our final update news is for Injustice 2, but not because it received its patch 1.10 a few days ago, but because that patch seems to have removed character gear from a number of players' accounts. Many people on the Injustice 2 subreddit are recommending to not apply the update just yet until the issue has been worked out, and it seems to be affecting both Xbox One and PS4. WB is still working to see how this issue will be resolved, and stay tuned to News Cartridge for any further updates on Injustice 2. In backwards compatible news, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is now on the list, even though the game was available on Xbox One at the time of its launch. As odd as that is, it means that you can still play the same game that you own on a current-gen console, albeit at a lower resolution. Fortnite's Battle Royale mode released yesterday, and already 1 million people have registered an account to give it a try. Not bad for its first day on the job. Moving on from there, last night, the first retailer that I have ever heard of, known as John Lewis in the UK, put the SNES Classic up for sale. Not a pre-order, with orders beginning at 8 p.m. As soon as the hour struck, their website became inaccessible, and by 8:01 p.m., the entire stock had been sold out. By the time the page was able to recover, roughly 20 minutes later, many people were left angry, feeling as though they didn't even have a chance at all. Let's check in with Nintendo on how they feel about this one. It seems as though the SNES Classic is already off to a rocky start, and I will remain skeptically hopeful that Nintendo will eventually learn how to make enough product to meet demand. And speaking of the SNES Classic, I had seen many stories similar to this one yesterday, but I just brushed it off as nothing. But as the day went on, I kept seeing more and more of them. There seems to be some sort of dissatisfaction, we'll say, about the SNES Classic, essentially containing the exact same hardware as the previous NES Classic. It was identified that both have the exact same processor and storage chips. And the reason why I brushed it off is because I don't feel as though there's an issue here. Electronics get made like this all the time. It's more cost effective to build a single board that will facilitate multiple products, and in this case, the processing requirements between the two platforms isn't that much difference, so it just makes the most sense financially. The only thing that you could say is that the NES Classic was a bit overbuilt to accommodate for the SNES games, and that Nintendo probably knew the entire time that they were going to make a mini SNES Classic, but they couldn't predict the success of it, but that puts us right back to where we were from the start. Which means we should probably move on to the main topic for today, which is Valve partnering with Shapeways in order to offer a new service to their fans. So let's start with Shapeways. They're a company that sells 3D printed objects, and they have some of the most sophisticated 3D printers on the market. We're talking multiple different colors, printer heads, and even materials. What this partnership allows is for people to submit their own 3D models related to Valve hardware and Valve games to be purchased and printed out. But even better, Valve will allow people to sell their creations through Shapeway. So you can make a model for something like a friendship cube, submit it to Shapeway, sell it, and start making money. Yes, there's a catch. Valve does take a cut, but it's only 10%, which isn't that bad, and they won't take anything related to the creation of hardware accessories like add-ons to the Steam controller. I think this is a wonderful idea and a great opportunity for 3D modelers out there to use their creative skill to make some money. It also allows customers to purchase custom-made collectibles and accessories, either to express their fandom or to solve a problem, like having a hanger for your Steam Link to make it closer to the ports on the back of your TV. I would even expect that some people are willing to take commissions, and then other people become interested in that product, and then the next thing you know, you have the hot new accessory because you helped someone else. Sounds like a win-win to me. What do you think of Valve and Shapeway's new program? What figurines would you want to buy? What Steam hardware accessories would you want to see? Let me know in the comment section down below. Holy crap, there's a ton of games for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Skyfront VR, Jetman Go, Spellsword VR, The Great Wobo Escape, The Power Factory, Archaea, The Enigmatic Isle, Throne of Lies, The Online Game of Deceit, Resurgence, Earth United, Cuphead, Titus the Fox, Kuko, Make a Word, Bermuda, Lost Survival, War Mages, XXZ, XXL, Assassination Station, Learn Japanese Kana the Fun Way, Wing It Sakura, Endless Dream, Hot Run Back VR Runner, The Legend of Slime, Fake Super Sonia, Karma Sutra, Star Rage VR, Space Live, Advent of the Net Idols, Blade Net, Microsoft Allegiance, and Carpe Diem Reboot. For PlayStation 4, Gundam Versus and Fort Defense. For Xbox One, Cuphead, Forza Motorsport 7, and Battle of Garega Rev 2016. For Nintendo Switch, FIFA 18 and One Piece Unlimited World Red Deluxe Edition. For Nintendo 3DS, Yokai Watch 2 Psychic Specters. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until they talk. So 3D printing is something that I've been wanting to get into. I don't know anything really about it other than it uses the same kind of plastic that Legos use, ABS plastic. There's different types of plastic it could use, but one of the main types is the same type of plastic that is used by Lego. And like, I want to get into it mainly for my daughter because, let's face it, toys aren't cheap, okay? Toys aren't cheap. You know what is cheap? Plastic filament. I could make her toys. I could just literally be like, you want a pony? We'll print out a pony. Pony. And then we paint it. And then she has a fully hand-painted pony. I think it's a good idea. I think that's a great application for it. I think programming, 3D modeling, these are all going to be really big fields in the future. We're going to need a lot of 3D modelers. We're going to need a lot of programmers. So if I can teach her things like that too, on how to program your models and how to draw your models, how to do all this stuff, and I can learn that myself, I think that'll be a great skill for both of us. I just have to figure out how to. I've got to figure out what kind of printer I want. I also know that there's those like liquid printers that they use a liquid. It uses a laser to. I want one of those. Okay, that's the end goal of like I want that. That's what I want. Those are cool too because sometimes they print. Oh wait, no, I think it might be a different one. There's a type of printing where you could actually like it'll print out like scaffolding, and then you take that and you put it in water and the scaffolding melts away and it keeps just the thing you want. It's so nice. I want to get one of those. That sounds really cool. But yeah, I think this is a great way if you're into 3D modeling. Start, go check out some Dota 2 characters. Start making up some Dota 2 models. Start making up some, if you got a Steam Link and you want or a Steam controller, and there's a thing that you want to make for the Steam controller. Say, because I know that they make a battery, or they make a battery backing for the Steam controller where you could put the little dongle, little adapter transmitter thing into it. Maybe there's a better way to do that, and you 3D print it out, or you design it, you send it to Shapeways, they 3D print it out, and you start selling them like hotcakes. Like that could be a business venture for you if you're really good with modeling. Even if you're not, like, you could start that as a job. Like, okay, well, I'm going to take up 3D modeling and just submit all my stuff to Shapeways and see if people buy it. Go for it. I think it's great. I think this is good. I really do think this is good. This lets people make money through an IP from Valve. They're fine with it. They get a cut of it. Initially, I had thought this was that this was like you could just sell whatever you wanted on eBay or whatever. That obviously couldn't work because how do you know that somebody just doesn't download a thing and start printing them off and selling something they technically don't own? If they do it through Shapeways, well, you're buying it through a third party. There's no chance of any like copyright claims, copyright issues, none of that. It's all good. It's all gravy. I'm really, really interested in what everybody thinks about this one because I think it's a great idea. All right, so not really much else to talk about. Social media links are over here, everybody. Click over here to subscribe to my channel. Click over on that Patreon link if you really like my show. And click over here if you want to watch yesterday's episode where we talk about Volition Games having to lay off 15% of their employees. It's around 30 people. I hope everything's okay over there. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.